Ah, hello there, signal noise. Sorry about that. We were having issues with the stream. Sorry about that. Anyways, okay, so did you see that personal message I sent to you just a moment ago? I mean, basically anything. I mean, my ideas aren't the greatest because I'm not, like I've said multiple times, I'm not an artist. But, like, basically, if you take any kind of designs from the two games, like, I don't know how well they would mesh, like, any kind of designs that would mesh well from, like, Kingdom Hearts and Resident Evil, since those are my two currently favorite franchises, if you can take any kind of designs from that, then that would work. But, other than that, that's the best I can think of. Like, I mean, I don't know what kind of designs you would pull from them. Like, maybe, okay, that's fair, that's fair. Shoot, I wish I still had my videos. Let's see. Let's see. My favorite elements from Kingdom Hearts. What are my favorite elements from Kingdom Hearts? Now you're gonna have to need to define what you mean by elements. Because I could say that my favorite elements are the main character Sora, the main character Riku, and the main basically the main characters, because their stories are good. But if other than, let's see, and for Resident Evil, my favorite elements of Resident Evil are well, let's see. My favorite elements of Resident Evil are kind of the background, the art of the locations that the games take place in. Specifically, the first three: Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, and Resident Evil 3. Let's see. Also, another element that I really like from Kingdom Hearts are if you look up Station of Awakening from Kingdom Hearts, you'll if you Google that, you'll most likely get some images of some what look like stained glass window platforms. And those are some really interesting elements that I like as well. Because it's kind of got that it's got that stained glass window feel, and it's got characters on it that are representative of the series itself. And they're all just they kind of just really represent the series itself.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you are all aware,
I mean, I don't know if that gives you any kind of ideas.
Has passed away.
That's really best I can say for it.
Now he sits beside the goddess. There are those
I mean, does that help
on
you out at
making
all?
spurious allegations about the circumstances surrounding his passing. But I can assure you,
well, that's good, because I mean,
natural
like I said, that's about the
death.
best I can describe how I feel about about the elements of the series.
And I tell you this. I have no intention of becoming the next Lord High Priest.
That would work for me, actually. And even if the only elements of Resident Evil that show up in the banner are from the scripting, or like the scripting of the name, or something minor, that works. If the major emphasis is on Kingdom Hearts, that works. Specifically because I'm getting ready to start. The first thing that's going on my channel, my new channel, is going to be an LP of the entire series of Kingdom Hearts.
Is a king? A king
so,
is but a man
it's also
born
an
into the
RPG
right
that
family.
It's actually the very first RPG that I completely finished on my own with no assistance. And to that effect, I actually finished that I actually
be waited on hand and foot and answer to no man.
I was actually so dedicated to finishing that I actually borrowed my friend's PS2 because I didn't have one at the time, and his copy of Kingdom Hearts. This is way back during the PS2, when the PS2 was when it was the PS2 generation, and this was when the game first released. I borrowed my friend's PS2 and his copy of Kingdom Hearts 1, and I was so dedicated to finishing it that I actually borrowed those from him when he went on vacation, and completed the game before he even got a chance to finish it.
Demanding such treatment would never be tolerated.
So Kingdom Hearts has a kind of a super special place in my heart.
Even if such a soldier had the stature of a king, he would never be allowed to escape the social class.
Also, the LP is basically also a lead up to Kingdom Hearts 3, which will be one that I'm really looking forward to in January, because I'm actually taking a week off of work specifically for that. I'm actually taking more than a week, because if I'm not mistaken, let's see, what is it? Yeah, it releases on Tuesday, January 29th.
I am such a soldier, born out of wedlock, and
so I'll
thrown
probably
out of
be
my
taking
own
that
home.
entire week
A
off,
commoner, like me, has no right
plus
to be
up to the
Lord
next Tuesday
High
of the following week.
Priest. That is the belief
Because
of the
I
church.
pre-ordered the collector's edition from
Yes!
Square Enix, so
Such
there's a
positions
very, very good
of
chance
weighty
that I'll end up getting the game
should be filled
early.
exclusively by incompetent aristocrats.
So I'm hoping that I get the game early, and that the entire point is to actually start streaming it on, if I get it early, on Saturday or Sunday or Monday before the actual release. But anyways, yeah, I mean,
noble and righteous
there's your
holiness.
ideas.
Whatever did he achieve?
Take those and run with it. And by the way, could you personal message me a name that you want me to credit you by?
But certainly,
Because I would
nothing
like to
more.
credit you for the creation of this banner, because I really appreciate it, and I figure any kind of
The
art
Lord High
deserves to be
Priest,
credited to the person
our
who creates
kings,
it.
our goddess. All of them reign over us from their high, exalted thrones. each one as useless as the next. But I am different. For I have not one drop of nobility in my veins. Yet I am here, and only as a result of nothing but my own merit.
That's kind of hilarious, actually. I mean, if you have any kind of name that you would like me to credit you by, I'll do whatever you. I'll credit it.
Our artless rulers. It is time to choose a new leader.
Or anyway, if you have a, okay, I mean, still, I am gonna at least say that I am gonna at least credit you by saying that my good friend from Discord created the banner for me, and I really appreciate you for it. I'm at least gonna credit you that way because I can't not credit you.
You have a choice
because you're doing me a huge favor.
Follow me. Or meet your fate, just as those intruders shall.
Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what other games mean a lot to me. Because
but if you stand between me and my destiny.
See, what was the first game on PlayStation? Because I had my own PlayStation before I had my own PS. I had a PlayStation for the longest time before I even thought about getting a PS2. So I'm trying to think of what the first game I ever completed on PlayStation was.
You leave me no choice.
No, I've never actually played Battle Arena Toshinden. As interested as I may be slightly in playing that. I would say Final Fantasy VII. But believe it or not, I didn't finish Final Fantasy. I didn't ever actually get a chance to play Final Fantasy VII and finish it until after Kingdom Hearts. I played a little bit of it, off and on, but it wasn't until I completed Kingdom Hearts that I actually got around to playing Final Fantasy VII. Playing and finishing Final Fantasy VII. I will say that my favorite anime is, I know this is gonna say, I know this is gonna sound like, what is the word, cheesy or just kind of like absolutely like like kind of duh kind of a thing, but my favorite anime is Dragon Ball, and mostly because that's the first anime I ever saw. So if you want to include something from that, then I mean, though it would need to be Dragon Ball Z, because that's the first. It's specifically Dragon Ball Z was the first anime I watched. Specifically, the Namek Saga. Going into Super Saiyan, going into the Frieza Saga where Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time. Let's see. Other than that. I also have a soft spot in my heart for the original Teen Titans animated series, the one that Teen Titans Go makes fun of. And then let's see. Okay, well, I mean, well then you may want to use characters from Resident Evil. Like if you want to, if you want to use, then again you could use Dragon Ball Z because that is technically a video game. Like if you want, it is as much a video game now as it is an anime. Granted, it started as an anime, but it is just as well known as a video game as it is anime. But, like, if you wanted to use, like, Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine, or even more appropriate for coming up, Leon Kennedy or Claire Redfield, or Ada Wong from Resident Evil 2. Yeah, you can use Tofu, too. I've never actually gotten around to doing the Tofu minigame, though. That's what's hilarious.
I don't believe it. How could you? I must thank you. He has been a stubborn one, but with your help, I can finally control this flesh as my own. Now that this fool has disposed of the Lord High Priest for me, the final heir is no more, and the seal of the scepter is broken. Yes, the time has come for my resurrection. Now! Complete my revival. My revival to flesh and blood.
Oh, this can't be good. This can't be good at all. Wrapthorne's castle. Buried in right in front of everybody's face on Neos. Yeah, I think that would get everybody's attention. If, like, this just giant pink aura just started appearing in the sky. And now the capsule's moving. Okay, you're welcome. You have a good day there, Signal Noise. I greatly appreciate it.
What? What are you doing? Let me go! If you hadn't interfered, I could have had all of Wrapthorne's power. But it's all over now. All hope is gone. Let me go! I don't want your help! No, I won't let you die. You will go on living, knowing that the brother you despised your whole life took pity on you. I won't let you have everything your own way. You're determined to disgrace me more?
Not sure how he's disgracing you other than you disgracing yourself.
More than 10 years. It was more than 10 years ago that I first came to the Abbey, having lost my family. And you were the first person I spoke to. I had nothing. No family, no home. I was all alone and I didn't know anyone at the Abbey. You were kind to me. Just for those first few moments. You were genuinely kind. As soon as you found out who I was, it changed everything. But I never forgot that moment of kindness.
You will regret the day you saved my life.
You know, I really don't care. Do your worst. You can't hurt me anymore. Isn't this your ring? Your Templar's ring?
It's yours. It means nothing to me now.
See, the sad thing is, he never gets over Marcello never gets over his, hatred of Angelo.
Angelo, are you just going to let him leave? He's really badly hurt.
I mean, I understand why Angelo's letting him go, even though he's hurt. Because Marcello has to make up his own mind about how he treats people. Because he's honestly not treating them well at all right now. So we can try and go to Wrapthorne's castle, which is right there. Oh wait, no, I think you complete the castle itself, and then you get a minor quest afterwards. See, what time is it actually? It's 9:25. Okay. Go on for another 30 minutes, I guess. Actually, no. I'm actually gonna go ahead and close out the stream here. I know this is an extremely short stream, but I'm gonna close out the stream here because I do have some stuff I need to take care of. And putting it off only makes things harder. I promise you we'll push since we've got the Wrapthorne's castle here. I will make sure that we finish it during the next stream, and probably push on to the post game, which will be which means, because it'll take about an hour, maybe, to complete Wrapthorne and do like the beginning of the post game. Now let's go ahead and find a place to save. Missed it.
I'm so scared. I can't stand living under a sky like this. It's stained the color of blood. Does this mean we're nearing the end of our journey? Being cursed seems trivial compared to the thought of Wrapthorne ruling over the world. That's why you have to defeat him. Everyone's lives are at stake. Do you think I'll return to my normal self if you win? Or do you think I'll have to spend the rest of my days as a horse, once everything is peaceful again? I want to travel the world together with you, even if the curse isn't lifted, because that way I won't have to marry that awful man and lose you. I'd be happy to spend the rest of my life carrying you on my back and taking you wherever you wanted to go. If that happens, please take care of me. I'd never leave your side. I promise.
Yeah, I guess you could call it that. Also, right there, there's the point where she finally, where the game finally admits that Princess Medea is in love with the hero. Kind of takes a while to get around to that, but I mean, it's kind of fairly obvious. They kind of just hint at it, but make it obvious. Make it fairly obvious, even with the subtle hints. But yeah, that's where it just comes right out and says it. Anyways, as you'll notice on the schedule down there, the next time we'll be streaming is, let's see, will be, what's today? Today's Tuesday. So tomorrow night, Wednesday night will be the next stream, which will push forward with the post game, and then Thursday morning, and then Friday night. Friday night, if we're not done with this, we're just gonna do everything on Friday night, if we're not done with this by then. But yeah, hopefully we'll be done with this before then, and then we'll get the, the next time after tonight is tomorrow night. Wednesday night, and then Thursday morning, and then Friday night. But if we're not done by Friday night, we're gonna be pushing really hard and just doing everything on Friday night. If that's if we're not done by then. Likely as not, we will be. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow night, which is Wednesday night, at 9 p.m. Central. So, thanks, and have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll see you later.